banking industries change. We're seeing gaming industries change. We're seeing multiple sectors being changed by a technology called blockchain. Now, before we have a look at that, I want to just give some disclaimers. We're not going to give financial advice on this call because we don't sell financial products. We're not going to give tax advice on this call because we have people from all over the world in different tax territories listening to this call. And so I'm going to ask you, if you're using the chat function, stay away from financial advice, stay away from tax advice. It would be irresponsible to put that into the chat function. Having said that, let's dive on. In this short 10-minute presentation, we're going to cover 4 points: who we are, what our product is, how our ecosystem works, and the business plan that we've built around this entire ecosystem. Firstly, we need to understand that the world is changing. There is a new technology that is disrupting different sectors, and whether we understand that technology or not doesn't change the fact that things are changing. We didn't understand mobile technology 15, 20 years today, and yet today we're all using it. We didn't understand internet technology 30, 35, 40 years ago, and yet today we're all using it. I'm just here to let you know that there's a new technology. It is changing how we do business. It's changing how we do payments. It's changing how we store data, and it is creating new markets. And so our company has identified that these markets are big, they're growing, and there's a lot of potential to realize profit and capture market share if you've got the right products and services. So what we've done as a company is we've looked at the blockchain industry, we've looked at Web 3.0, and we've realized that most people get confused by the terminology, by the jargon, by the new terms that are being used. And so what we wanted to do was create a simple central hub that people could access and move crypto capital towards in order to benefit from the market share and the market growth that our company is experiencing. And so on this call, we're going to talk about weekly payback programs. We're going to talk about quarterly payback programs and the ability to move towards crypto mining and crypto trading if that's something you might be interested in. If you like, you can take a screenshot of this screen.
Si te gustaría, puedes tomar, hacer una foto de esta.
We give the public a key, one simple key, that allows them to access multiple markets that multiple companies, products and services are moving into. And because you're accessing those different markets, you're also accessing the different programs and payback programs that exist through those different companies. So let's have a look at the one key that I'm talking about. Our company has created a product called a Meta Certificate. It's like a contract that allows you to purchase into this ecosystem, into this metaverse called Lydian World, and benefit from the marketing spend and the profit generating spend of the companies that are putting their products and services into the Lydian World marketplace. Some of them will enable you to access quarterly, and others you can move towards if you like trading and gaming. So let's have a look at this one product, this one key, this Meta Certificate that I'm talking about. Our company has created 8 different price points, so 8 different costs to purchasing one of these certificates. We've realized that some people move towards this blockchain technology with small amounts of crypto capital. We're also seeing that there's lots of believers in this technology and market who are moving large amounts of crypto capital towards it. And so we've created 8 different price points. What we're looking at on this screenshot is a 1,000 USDT price point with a 1,000 USDT load. So this is 2,000 stable coin tethered to the US dollar value that you can purchase a certificate, load it with crypto capital, and immediately start accessing the weekly payback rewards as well as the quarterly payback rewards that are built into this particular product. Now, I don't want you to get confused or lost. I will be going into a live account and I will show you this purchasing process. I will show you how you can withdraw some of these weekly and quarterly rewards back into your own pocket. This is a useful slide to take a screenshot of, so take your time to do that now. Every certificate that we look at has what we call a price point and a load point. And that price point allows you to access weekly paybacks for a 78-week period, and you can access that weekly payback every single week, as well as it gets you into a quarterly payback program over an 18-month period. It is worth saying that we put in up to 6% monthly here, but please understand that this is exposed into the markets, and so this can be a lot lower depending on what the markets are doing. This amount here, the 4.15%, is not exposed to the markets. This is a set and forget payback program according to the marketing budget that has been issued to our hub through our partner companies. Now, one of our partner companies is a company called SkyGround. This is a boutique financial provider, key technology partner, and education platform. This team comes from a huge amount of experience within the traded market space. We're talking Forex, we're talking stocks, shares, indices, and this particular team, SkyGround, is partnering up with our marketplace, our Lydian world, and bringing education platforms and strategies into our environment that helps our payback programs be sustainable and also give rewards ongoingly. So have a look at the SkyGround team. We're very fortunate that they have come into our metaverse with us. Our metaverse is bigger than this presentation is showing. I've just touched on one product, one key that allows you to access payback programs, but there are other activities on here as well. There is gaming, there is NFT marketplaces, there are exchanges and mining, there is digital land development. There's an incredibly large ecosystem behind what I'm showing you, but for the sake of this presentation, we're going to focus on just the Meta Certificate product. You might be asking, how does this Meta Certificate product go out into market? Well, we've chosen to leverage a network marketing or affiliate marketing program. That means we can access anybody, anywhere in the world, in any marketplace, and allow them to interact with our platforms and interact with our products. We do have some fairly large celebrities and sports stars who put their brands and names and reputation behind our project. And right now what we're doing is looking for normal people, attorneys, lawyers, plumbers, doctors, teachers, mums, dads, grandparents who want to move towards this industry in a simple and sustainable way. What I want to do in this second part of the call is I want to go into a live account with you, and I want to show you one of these Meta Certificates, purchase one in front of you, and show you how you can access it every week from the weekly payback program, as well as every quarter, and how you can maybe manage some of that quarterly market exposure sitting inside of a GS partner account. Now, don't be overwhelmed by all these different tabs on the side here. I warned you, it's a big ecosystem. It's a huge marketplace, but we're just going to stay focused on these Meta Certificates over here. So what I've done is I've deposited some USDT, some cryptocurrency into this account, and I simply did that by clicking on the deposit button, Bird Wallet, that is linked to my preferred bank. Once you've purchased your cryptocurrencies and sent it to your GS partner account, you can now access these Meta Certificates. Now, I do want to tell you that there's a promotion running at the moment called Catch the Bunny. And essentially that just means that you're getting extra bonuses for taking action between now and the 17th of April. So I'm going to click on view details. This is a total cryptocurrency spend of 2,000 USDT, and it's going to be done in price, which will unlock a weekly payback program. And I'm going to load another 1,000 USDT to unlock the blockfolio or the quarterly payouts that I showed you earlier. So I'm going to select USDT Tron. That's what I've got. Click confirm. It says, have you read the FAQ section? Now, I'm the corporate trainer. Of course I have, but I want to encourage you to read it. I'm going to click on confirm as well. I'm now going to say load my certificate. I'm not going to buy another one. I'm going to use the other 1,000 USDT to load it. Because the moment I load it, I activate that weekly payback program. I activate that MetaLoad program as well. So let me have a look at, there it is. Here's the certificate. It's been purchased, but nothing's been loaded into it. So I'm going to click on load now. I'm going to just change this to USDT, the one that I've got. There you go. And I'm going to click on max. So that's the full 1,000 USDT going in there. Are you sure you want to do this? I need to warn you that there's no reversible button in blockchain. This isn't like the bank that makes mistakes and then quickly has to tidy it up and sends out emails and then asks you to take 7 steps to fix something. In the world of blockchain, you're the adult, you're in control, and that means you need to be very certain on what you're doing. So I'm going to go and select the performance of this certificate. So yes, the weekly payback program is set, but the quarterly payout has a setting based on your risk appetite. Now, I am a conservative risk person, so I am going to select conservative, and I'm going to click on confirm. What does that mean? It means if I get 1% a month, I'll be happy, because I'd rather be conservative and not be overexposed to markets than be middle or high. You might have a different risk appetite, and that's absolutely fine. I'm just showing you my risk appetite. So now I've got these certificates. What can I do with them? Every time I do a training, I end up with certificates. So you can see I've done a lot of trainings. Have a look at all these different certificates that are sitting in here. Let's go to a Hermes certificate, like the one we've just bought, and let's go have a look if we can withdraw any of the weekly payback program amount that's sitting in here. So we've got 59 USDT that's sitting in here. I'm going to click on withdraw, and I'm going to withdraw that straight to my wallet. Now I can do that a number of times based on the number of certificates I have. Imagine if I had 100 certificates. Let me stop sharing for a moment here. If I had 100 certificates and each of those certificates were paying out 41 USDT a month, a week, how much cryptocurrency would I be receiving a week? I have 100 certificates, each paying out 41.5 USDT. What would that be in USDT terms? The mathematicians type it in the bottom, 100 times 4150. Let's have a look. 4,150, 4,150, 4,150. That's 4,150 USDT coming out every single week. Well, let's go have a look at how many certificates are sitting inside of this account. So let's click on My Portfolios. You can do the math for yourself. All the Hermes certificates are paying out $41.50 a week, USDT value. All the Aphrodite are paying out double that amount, so over 80 USDT. There's some more Hermes and Aphrodites. So that is 12 certificates on page 1. There's 4 pages. And see how many pages there are in total. Right, there are 4 pages of 12 certificates. That's 48 certificates, all paying out $41.50 USDT or more a week. Do you think that this is a healthy looking portfolio that's using these meta certificates? And again, I can go and look inside of the quarterlies, and I can go and set my appetite for risk on the other 1,000 USDT based on all of these certificates. So that's the product. Purchasing is easy. Withdrawing is easy. Every time I do a withdrawal, it comes directly into my financial dashboard. So let's go have a look at that withdrawal I've just done. It takes a little bit of time to load up. Okay, there it is there. We've got G euros sitting inside of here, and I can exchange that into any cryptocurrency. So let's have a look. There it is. It's showing me in the little notification section here. 2 minutes ago, your account was credited with 54 euros. Imagine if I did that with all 48 certificates. Wouldn't that be a useful amount of payback reward that I'm getting each week for a total of 78 weeks? That's how long the contract lasts for. And the good news is when I bought that particular certificate, it came with one of these amazing, look at this extra bonus that gets unlocked at the end of that 18 months. At the end of 78 weeks, there's extra value flowing back towards you, coming back into your crypto account. So I want to stop over there. We've had a look at a key, one price point only, the 1,000 plus 1,000. Again, if I gone into an Apollo, 5,000, 5,000, can you imagine what the 4.15% payback program is? That's the risk-free part of our portfolio. It's the payback reward that is set and forget. The other half of that crypto capital is exposed to risk. It is exposed to market. And because I'm conservative, I went and selected conservative as my risk exposure.